You've been looking for a podcast that connects commercial general contractors, public sectors, commercial property managers, and small business owners looking to share motivation, inspiration, project updates, tips, wins, and ways to conquer life in the commercial asphalt paving industry. Look no more, my friend. Live from Northern California. Broadcasting around the world. This is the Paving the Way Podcast. And now your hosts, Jonathan J.B. Brown and Patrick Mullen.
Plus, I'm recording. Yeah. Welcome to the Paving Way Podcast. I still don't know what episode we're on.
38.
Is it really?
Yeah.
38. Thank you. Today we're going to talk about staying positive and productive in a negative market.
So I should run this one.
So today we brought Pat in as our negative market, and we're going to ask Austin and myself how we still function
With such
Being
negativity.
and with such negativity.
Yeah, that makes
So-
sense.
Do you want to talk about the negativity or
Why do we need to talk about it?
understanding the challenges of a
It ties
change?
back to the last podcast that they won't air.
Yeah, that'll never see the air.
Don't be a bitch.
So,
God.
so understanding the challenges and the chain and a challenge. Wow.
Maybe a little too much Jameson.
Understanding the challenges of a changing and negative market. So I think negative market can be just determined as not a booming market like we've seen for the last 10 years. I think it's just staying positive as we move forward in the market, right? So what are the current challenges, Pat? Actually, Pat's a great example. This is Pat's perfect section right here. Talk to us about what the challenge. Can you fucking get on camera?
No, you need to scoot the fuck over.
I will gladly scoot over if you will show some interest here.
I'm so glad I've got my own room.
Shut up. So, challenges in the market. So, I mean, I feel like there's always challenges. I'm literally always stressed out about the world falling apart and ruining everything that we've built.
I agree.
Yeah, I am. It used to be your job. And why the hell am I now the one that's always scared?
Because you realize how horrible it's going to start to get. It's slowly creeping up. They keep fighting it off. Now there's banks collapsing. And I just don't see anything going great over the next couple of years.
This is not going to end well. I'm going to
Or
leave
it
this
could
scared.
get better, so you can see the negative and the positive.
He
I like unicorns too.
likes to paint unicorns.
So it's discussion of how these challenges can impact mental health, motivation, and productivity. I feel like, I mean,
My mental health is off the charts.
Like in a good way.
I don't know.
is it
Yeah, I
really?
think it's great.
You think Pat's mental health?
I mean, when he gets here first thing in the morning, he's usually the most.
Oh, yeah.
Pat calls himself the
I was
voice.
first here today.
Yeah.
I just want to put that
That's
out there.
some
And
bullshit.
Shavy
I did
was
not-
late. But
I was
hey,
not late.
He was taking an ice bath.
We always
What?
But you're still late.
It was a cold
we always
plunge.
let Pat go first.
There was no ice involved. There's no reason to. What the hell? One day late. You beat me here one day, and everybody. How do you literally get like all of the important meetings in one day so you can tell everybody that I was late?
Yeah.
I was 1 minute late.
I'm glad you're positive about it, Pat.
Oh.
So this is a negative
I
market.
didn't get the nickname Positive Pat for
No, we got
nothing.
the new nickname, Negative Market. I mean, really, I don't think you have to look far. I don't think we have to explain really what the negativity could be. I mean, like you said, banks.
Really, I feel like we've been through such hard times. We started this company. I mean, when times, I guess they were going pretty good for a lot of people in like 2005, 6, 7. We were doing what we thought was well for a while. But I mean, really, we went into the first real recession just learning all about public works and how to grow a company, a real company, and build something better than 2 or 3 guys doing some remodels.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was tough, and now we're to the point where it is a little bit easier. We're not working till 7 or 8 at night every night, and
Hey, get in my room.
So yeah, that's
So Pat, I think this is a good question for Pat.
Which-
Pat, give us some strategies you use to stay positive
Oh my god.
and productive
well.
on a daily basis.
I'm gonna do a shout
Well,
out to E.
what I would say is plug
50 grand right there, baby. That's how you
We
stay
have our new
positive.
sponsor.
Oh god.
So Pat is, I don't like to call him, I mean, although I'm calling you negative because I think it's funny and fun. Pat is the constant voice of negativity. I mean, reason you are negative a lot.
I find a lot of problems.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
then
really-
I tell them and they fix them.
I will say, I feel like, yes,
That was a
Pat
great
is negative.
positive compliment.
He
Thank
is.
you.
Well, Pat, this is
You
going to
guys
come
are
around.
really good at fixing the problems that I find. And I'm not the only one that finds problems. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying anytime I do find a problem, I bitch about it. Once it hits 3 times of me complaining, he'll fix it.
Yeah, but now you're just doing it as a joke. Like now you just say it 3 times in a row, so I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that.
So
Disney movie.
although I
Like
do
the
call,
movies.
this is going to be a compliment in the end, so we bear through the bad part. But although Pat is constantly negative and constantly pointing out everyone's problems, I feel like every team needs a Pat. I mean, it sucks. It's very out in the field. I'd be out there, and Pat would always bring up the negatives and the problems and the things that are going on, and it would piss me off beyond end. And then I came into the office and started working, and I think after like I don't even know how many years, I was like, when did I become Pat? Like now it's literally me pointing problems and everything. Like, hey, we're gonna get sued if we do this, or this is gonna be a problem, or we're gonna have like you can't do this, and it's like now all of a sudden I feel the pain that you've been going through for all these years. But I
Always
do
been
also
the one to watch the money.
Yeah, and that's a hard one, man. Being the guy in charge of money is a stressful job, so I do get it. But I think I do think, Pat, that you could learn some stuff on this category too. I think I at times struggle. I think now, like just recently, I mean, I've been struggling. I mean, staying positive and motivated when the world's about to fall apart beneath you. I mean, some people say that, oh, we've seen the worst of it, which I mean, I think that's wishful thinking. But it's, I mean, things are not. There's lots of work out there. I'm not saying there's not work. I'm just saying that we can see something on the horizon here, and it's very easy to kind of get caught up in the negativity and the downside of it. So, what strategies can you do to stay positive and productive?
Well, I think part of what you can do is change your diet to a healthier diet.
What's up with this guy and his plugs? You mean to an all meat diet?
Carnivore.
Doesn't have to be all meat.
It doesn't
for
have to be all
everybody.
meat. It could just be everything is cut out by
Except-
meat. You can go to all meat or a carnivore diet
Oh, God.
or the keto diet, but cut out anything that's not meat.
Well, there's tons of studies though that show that the foods that the average American diet now does nothing good for your body, for your brain, or for your mental health. I mean, it's proven facts now.
All right. Well, I mean,
they
really,
want to take and make you eat grains only. I mean, there's literally the USDA putting out charts saying that eating Cheerios every morning is healthier than having eggs in the morning. Like, our government's a joke. What they tell us is a joke.
Here we go.
And literally, you need to do your own research and figure out
all right.
what makes you feel better. And part of that can be changing
Can
your
we
diet.
group all this down to diet?
I think
Checking
a
your
very
diet.
large portion of your happiness does tie back to your diet because your diet affects all your hormones, testosterone. Males these days have like
Can I?
50%
Oh
less
my
testosterone
goodness, this
than
fucking
they
guy.
had 30 years ago.
This guy. Okay, calm down.
That is a
We
huge
understand,
tie-in
but
to
one, we don't know
happiness.
that that's even a true fact. It's just other stuff that's been regurgitated from other places.
No
Yes, I can agree to diet.
studies.
Point number 1, let's go after diet. I'm on board with diet. I don't know why you had to push it too far.
Point number 2, exercise.
Point number.
Okay.
All right, I'm still on board. I'm still on board. How
I was
about
just gonna say we have 2 minutes left.
no? We're gonna go as long as we want because she's gonna cut us off. That's fine. Whatever. No, what's the other one? I think okay. I'll get one since we're running out of time because you're not gonna say it. I think inner dialogue. I think telling yourself. I think that I believe, and that's what I've been listening to a lot of stuff. But I believe when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do, that first 90 minutes is the most integral part of your day. If you wake up in the morning and you listen, or even if you tell yourself, hey, today's going to be a great day. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to kick ass today. I'm going to do a great job. I'm going to accomplish everything that I want to do. You meditate and you listen to either positive affirmations or things to get yourself to center yourself and get yourself ready to go. I think your day is going to be a lot better. If you want to stay positive, it is hard work to stay positive. You need to feed your brain the right food. You need to feed your brain you need to exercise your body, and you need to be putting the right information into it. You need to be telling yourself like, hey, today's going to be a good day. If you wake up and say, man, today fucking sucks, it's going to suck. Like there's no way around it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Whatever you tell yourself is
How your day's gonna go. For sure.
yeah, how your day is gonna go.
So you need to be telling yourself the positivity and telling yourself today's going to be a great day. If you don't believe it, then tell yourself it, because
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really have a choice. If you tell yourself it's a negative day, it's going to be a negative day. That's just the way that it works.
You tell yourself enough, you'll start to believe it.
Well, and you will believe
Whatever
it
you
because
tell yourself,
the more-
whether it's
the-
positive or negative.
yeah, I think speaking to yourself in positive words and telling yourself that it's good. I think there's a lot of things, and I think start researching. There's a lot more. Cold plunges, since you brought it up. I mean, I didn't bring it up. Cold plunges.
They might work.
Cold plunges, especially for people who like depression. Like, man, I've been doing cold plunges, which is going in a cold bath, anything under 59 degrees for a minimum of 2 minutes. Like literally, it changes everything. It changes your perspective on thing. It just kind of centers everything and brings you down to a good place. I don't really know if it says it has medical benefits, but I don't know. It also sucks because it's fucking cold. What else do we have? Because I know we're running out of time. This is like a super fast, quick one. There was something else I had that was really good. I think the importance of mental health in the workplace is, I mean, it's the most important, especially if you're a business owner or you're managing people. Keeping yourself positive is the most important thing.
Especially with an open office like how we have.
Yeah.
One person's mood can
My other
differentiate the
Pat's-
whole
Let's just cut over
whole
Pat.
room.
Pat's mood can control everybody's mood. No, really, though, one person's mood control every mood.
I
I've come
agree.
in and I've come in hot and heavy on some days,
Yep.
and it affects everybody. It's
Yeah,
not just me.
for sure.
I get it.
I think another thing that you should that plays a big role in how you're feeling and trying to stay positive is having gratitude, showing gratitude.
Wow.
Awesome. I love Pat. Oh,
Oh.
I thought he came up with that his own.
Yeah,
I
but
love
it's
this
true.
dude. I love
mean,
this dude.
I
man.
100% agree. I picked that up from Gary Vee. JB got really into Gary Vee. I started watching some of his videos for a while, and I agree with a lot of the stuff that he says. And what we're talking about now is 100% what he talks about.
I feel like so you've come to me in times and been like, "Can you believe where we are? Like we were literally in someone's kitchen remodeling it personally, like 15 years ago, and look where we are now." And I mean, those moments to me are a big deal. I think gratitudes are awesome. That's my dad pushed gratitudes a lot.
Sometimes as you grow and turn into a new person or do whatever you're doing in life, you just lose track of it.
Man, I love this dude.
Fuck you.
I do. I love you too, Austin.
I'm in a different room, but thanks.
I also think hostage tape. Have you heard of hostage tape? We'll plug this one real quick because I just heard it last night. You take duct tape and you duct tape your mouth closed overnight so you can only breathe through your nose.
Wow.
They say it's crazy.
I do that.
I don't even know if it's real, so don't do that on my advice. But I want to try
Do you
it.
choke yourself at the same
No,
time?
there's no choking, I don't think.
Sounds boring.
That'd be...
Yeah.
They say it gives you more clarity, though, and it gives you more oxygen straight to your brain.
Okay.
I'm not trying it.
So- No, we're going to try it on you.
Oh,
Yes. We're going to tie
You
you
won't
up.
really have a choice.
I'm not gonna do it to
If I
myself.
die tonight.
I'm not going to do it to myself. I will do it to Austin
Don't
first.
believe it.
If it works, then I will do it good. And I'm getting blown up. All right. That's the end of it. I get it. I hear you. I get it.
Thanks for joining
All right.
us. Check us out all over the place. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
You've been listening to the Paving the Way podcast. Our passion is to connect commercial general contractors, public sectors, commercial property managers, and small business owners. We welcome you to the family. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. Make sure to find us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at B&M Builders, and learn even more online by visiting bm-builders.com. Thanks again for listening, and see you next time on the Paving the Way podcast.